Right.
Hello everyone. I'm going to talk today about should jails be used as psych hospitals. The information I'm going to give you isn't only going to be from credible sources I have listed, but also from my job experience. I have worked in the psych facilities for the last 10 years, so if I don't know it by now, I probably shouldn't be working there.
The little thingy with that's sitting on top of the
Just to the left of the 9%, I think.
other left of the 90%.
Like
That's the
little,
right of the 90%.
looks like
The other left of the 90%.
Screen.
Now go back to the 90%, which says 87 now, and go just to the other way of that.
Oh, I see.
No,
To the left
to
of
the
the 90.
left of it.
90, the left.
The left, that's the right.
Left,
The other left.
That little.
This right here?
No, right, two more.
There. Good. Yay! Good.
All right.
Okay.
Are we starting over? What are we doing?
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. This is kind of interactive, so.
Okay. Wait, I started over.
Oh, just go on.
Okay. I already cleared that.
That's all right.
Shoot. That's what touchy did. Okay, I know where to get it now. Okay. The topics I'm going to be talking about today are statistics on the population in jails. State what mental illness is, because a lot of people, if you don't work it or don't know about it, you probably don't know exactly what it is. And state why jails are not a good place for the mentally ill people. Statistics in '99 were 33% of people in the jails were mentally ill. This was on minor offenses, I want you to know. Major offenses I didn't go into because that's a whole different genre. And I got that information from the Mental Health Task Force Working Group of the Cost-Effective Care. So imagine 33%. If we're like at 120% overcrowded in jails, we could eliminate a lot of that right there. Out of the 33%, 53 of the 33, gotta remember we're going back to the 33%, were violent offenses. So that means they've either injured someone or did something violent to someone else. 24 of the 33% was property. They either stole something or damaged somebody's property. 13% of this was drug use. And 10% of it was other public orders like the indecent exposure, or that's just to name a few examples. Now, the rate nowadays is 1/8 less than what it was in '99. So it's improved, but we still need to work on this. What is mental illness? Mental illness is a chemical imbalance within your brain. It is where your serotonin levels mainly are either elevated or they're too low. Okay, so you have this serotonin level that is controlling your thought process, and it controls a lot of different other aspects of your brain, and you go and it lowers. So some people become majorly depressed. Some people become bipolar, which are what they used to call manic depressives. They have a high where they're manic up for days on end, and then they crash and have a low, so they're depressed. And then schizophrenia is included in that, okay? Schizophrenia is, and it's what I like to call a league of its own, because they don't have the typical signs of what a bipolar or manic depressive has. They see, hear, or even feel things crawling on that nobody else can see or hear. So, and where were they before? I wanted you to know that the mentally ill people before had a lot of state institutions they could go into. They were in state hospitals, so they could stay out of the criminal system. They had, for our state alone, Indiana used to have 10 to 14 years ago had 5 state hospitals that we could use. Now we have 3 that are fully functioning. The rest of them are, they have like some minor care that they have. Community Hospital, which is the company I work for, they have several group homes and several cluster apartments, because we got them from the state hospital, and we sent them, from our place they go to apartments, because we try to intertwine them back into the community. Why are jails not the right answer for these people? They are overcrowded, first of all, jails are overcrowded. The safety of the inmates, the mentally ill clients, and the safety of the jail officers are greatly at stake. When somebody that's schizophrenic and just needs treatment and medication to get stable goes and say they go and steal something because their voices tell them to, they get put in jail, and then they're psychotic, so they see somebody as who they're not. And they attack them because the devil told them that that was some bad person. So therefore, the safety of everybody is at hand. Treatment. Treatment facilities can get them back on their meds, can get them the help they need. Some people need to see a therapist. If you're bipolar, you need a good therapist. You need a good support system. They can't offer that in jails. So we need to find out how we can better serve this population and better serve the people that work in the jails. I mean, it's a whole genre of things. Tax dollars. It is cheaper in a year to get somebody state insurance and disability than it is to house someone in jail. The statistics are, it's like for a minor offense, they say in one of the journals I read, $180 a day for a minor offense for someone to stay in jail a day. That roughly averages out to $65,000 a year. And altogether with medical services and the least amount of disability they can get, that would only be about $10,000, $12,000 at the most. So I want to remind you again why jails aren't the answer. As I said earlier, cost effectiveness, treatment for the mentally ill, because a lot of it is they're just psychotic, or they're just having a bad day and they don't have the right meds, or they don't have the right support system, or they wouldn't have went and did the things they did. How they can get their treatment met, maybe if they do go to jail and they are known to have mental illness, which I know a lot of facilities have, jail facilities. I know our jail works closely with our behavioral care system here, so, and I know it's probably not that way in a lot of places, but if they can get the treatment they need and get everything they need, we won't have the high cost of people in jail. We won't have the overcrowded stuff, So in conclusion, I like to say that if you guys could really support and not automatically assume that all people in jail are there because they committed some horrible crime. A lot of them are just repeat offenders of something minor that after you commit a crime so many times, they lock you up because you're a habitual offender. So if you can remember that, and remember that mentally ill people are people too, that sometimes that they just need treatment. I'd like to leave you with that note, and thank you.